Hello everyone, welcome to Callsign Charlie Models. Time for part 7 of the HK Models 132nd B-17G. Now this is going to be a very quick, short video because all I did today was sanding on the fuselage. But mainly I want to show off this new tool I got, the Despy Reciprocating Sander. It's battery powered. I left it on the charger, but it moves very quick with the sanding pads, and sanding on this was game changer with this tool. I am definitely going to be using it for future builds because I've never gotten feathering down as good as what I did today. And it does come with different sanding pads that stick onto the apparatus that you attach to the sander, and the sanding it does come with different wedges, curves, and I think it came with 8 different attachments for the sanding head, which was absolutely amazing and crucial in some of the tight areas. But we're just going to move on with the sanding. This is our first grit with the 400. I ended up starting off with the 400, but after a little while, because the putty was so thick and it was starting to clog the sander, I did go back and I started sanding it with the 180 grit first, and then came back and worked all the way back up to 800. But I left those parts out of the video because it would get very boring. But again, the sanding here, very easy. And also the other thing I like about this is the sanding is very aimed. You don't have to worry about a sanding stick or sanding paper going and hitting an area that's way out of reach of where you're actually trying to hit. This one is basically a ½ inch, maybe not even that, of strike area that I was hitting with the sander. So just moving in and switching pads. I did have to switch pads quite frequently on this. That's the one downside to this, and I am going to have to order more sanding pads, or I can probably make my own with just some two-sided tape on the back of some sandpaper, which I might actually try that. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory on the sanding. Again, because the putty was so thick, it wasn't, super thick, but it was clogging the sanding pads and wearing them down rather quickly, and I just had to replace them quite frequently. So we're going to fast forward towards the end of this sanding port. I'm not going to bore you guys with going all the way through, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so fast forward to the end of the day. We are towards our last sanding pad, just knocking everything down, doing the final feathering with the 800 grit sandpaper or sanding sponge that is attached to the attachment. And we're just going in and doing all that. After everything is said and done with this, I'm going to go hit it with a denatured alcohol soaked rag and get it all cleaned up. And once it's all cleaned up, here you go. So this is how it's looking so far. Just have a little bit more putty to do, and then we're going to do some primer to double check all the seams. That's going to be it for the day, and I want to thank everybody for watching. And next week, got a busy week ahead of us. And again, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Hit the bell button for notifications of when I post future content, like any of the other 6 builds I have going on right now. And yeah, so that's it. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.